Okay, this video is for you if you are looking for ways to get closer to God. And as is, I think, usually the case on this channel, the ways that I'm going to give you are probably ideas that you're not going to hear anyplace else. And here they are, 3 ways. Number 1 is tell your story to God. You know, we each have a story, and our stories have power. And part of building an intimate relationship with someone is trusting the other person with your story. And so part of what I do with God is I just tell him what's going on in my life and tell him how I'm seeing things. And I just tell him my story. So try that. Tell God your story. Second idea is share your feelings. Our feelings are deeply personal, and when we trust someone with our feelings, it's a signal that we're trusting them with something that's deeply personal to us. And don't worry if your feelings are just scrambled or maybe not completely kosher or not completely what you think God is going to approve of. Share them anyway. He's not going to be shocked. He's not going to be disgusted with you. He needs your honesty, and you need to be honest with him about what's really going on inside, about what you're really feeling. If you're feeling angry, tell him. If you're feeling fearful, tell him. If you're feeling ashamed, tell him. If you're feeling happy, tell him. I mean, tell him what's going on. And if you can, tell him the story behind that feeling. Tell him everything that's going on. The more you can share the real you with God, the more you have an opportunity to encounter the real God and the transformation that happens when the real you connects to the real Jesus. So that's number 2. Number 3 is ask God a question. And I do this all the time, you know. Common examples is I'm about to send an email or post a post or post a reply or a comment. I just pause. Okay. Father, is this what you want me to send? And often it is. Sometimes it's no, it isn't, you know. Sometimes it's wait. Sometimes maybe you should talk this over with your wife before you send it. Or sometimes it's that's good. Just add this little phrase or take out this sentence or whatever. And so that helps a lot, just as a practical thing. But also a very important question to ask is, okay, this is my story and these are my feelings. If my feelings could talk, this is what they would say. These are the messages that are going around in my brain. And this is what feels true. We may know that it's not true, but it feels true. What do you want me to know? And that is such a powerful question to ask God because it opens up the door for God to share with us the truth that sets us free, transformational truth that changes us. It grants us a new paradigm, a new way of looking at things that really changes everything. So tell God your story, share your feelings, and ask him a question and give him room to respond. I think if you do these 3 things and you do them regularly, along with all that other good stuff like reading the Bible and praying and giving God ownership of your life, I think that you'll find that your relationship with God will enter an entirely different dimension. And you'll find you have a much, much closer relationship with him. Anyway, hope these thoughts are helpful. I'm Dwight Clow. Much love from my home to yours. Have a fantastic week.